Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Yelich, a former Miami Marlin. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Yolis Chacin, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Yolis Chacin used to be at one time one of the premier power pitchers in the game of baseball. Big arm with good sinking action. 94 to 96 miles an hour. His slider inconsistent at times. If he's throwing it for strikes, it's a swing and miss pitch. The thing with Yolis Chacin, he needs to throw strikes early to give himself a chance to use that big sweeping breaking ball.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there, and don't test the arm.
At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. The next 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the first out. Standing in, Albert Almora. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Almora.
Chacin steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Aguilar in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's 0 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bryant is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemans get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
Shaw is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Jesus Aguilar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball.
He's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Fouled off. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Mike Moustakas. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He has a 3 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run, and he fouls this one off. Darvish is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and it's fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Popped him up. Bryant in foul ground, and this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Javier Baez. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Grandal gathers. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Batting 5th.
Stepping up now, David Bodie.
David Bodie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting 6th.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Yasmani Grandal.
From the stretch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. The pitcher, Ulysses Chacin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
And now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. Now the 1-0. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The center fielder, number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready with the 0-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, number 3.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Grandal at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. And he puts it on the ground to second. Taken in by Zobrist. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Jason Hayward now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Pulled toward right center field. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Victor.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Caratini. Chacin gets the sign. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and this is taken in for the second out. So here now is the pitcher, Yu Darvish. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Kane is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the fourth. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. And the throw in gets away from him. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Darvish a check on first, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Aguilar aboard here at first with nobody out. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run homer for Travis Shaw. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
The batter.
In now, Mike Moustakas. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Hayward has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Almora is there. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Yasmani Grandal will swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Corbin Burns is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Number 39.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield, and there's the first out.
The center fielder.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter. The first
digging in, Chris Bryant. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Corbin Burns. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Almora patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter, the center fielder.
Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Next for Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs nothing. Josh Tomlin will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Number 38.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Ready with the 0-0. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, David Bodie, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Baez leads off second with nobody out. Liner in there for a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Kane makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, right
digging
fielder,
in to try it again, Jason Hayward. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He pulls this one into right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 5 innings complete. Milwaukee leads it 2-1. Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Christian Yelich.
And the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball.
No.
The 1-0 home. Squared that one up just a little late. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Heading for second is Yelich. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Jesus Aguilar is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Hayward, and no one will track it down. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning hero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
The batter, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Carl Edwards Jr. takes over
now
on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 6, Carl Edwards Jr.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Digging in once again, Ryan Braun. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
3 runs already home here. Right side, but it's well foul. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Ben Gamble will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Milwaukee, number 16, Ben Gamble.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Braun, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Brewers 5 and the Cubs 1. Chase Anderson will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Number 57, Chase Anderson.
Digging in now, Victor Caratini. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Daniel Descalso will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Daniel Descalso.
Fastball in there for a called strike. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Again, another foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Cubs are down quietly. They're down here 5. Corey Spangenberg is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 5, Corey Spangenberg.
Steve Cishek will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring.
Steve Cishek.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Manny Pena will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Cishek stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Pena is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate. So he sets him down swinging. Manny Pena is the second out in the 7th inning.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he misses again. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Eric Thames will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Corey Spangenberg will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field. Number 5.
Hernan Perez will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now in right field, number 14, Hernan.
Eric Thames will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Bert Smith is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Smith.
Tyler Saladino is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Saladino.
At the plate, Albert Almora. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
First baseman, number 17, Chris Bryant.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Comes set and the 0-1. He's running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is in time as Grandal gets his man.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Perez has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're down. So stepping in, Eric Thames, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Three and two now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Schwarber is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Nate Worth will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for Milwaukee, number 70.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Eric Kratz will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Kratz.
And this one runs up high, ball one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And it's 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. This is line to left. Schwarber will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're up 5-1. Nate Orf is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Eric Kratz will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Alex Claudio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Alex Claudio. This change defensively for the Brewers. Now playing second base. Number 15.
Now here's the pitch.
Eric
hit the other way out toward right field. Perez has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. First pitch of the at-bat. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Braun, but this will land untouched. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Now you know, D-Row as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
In now, Jason Hayward, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, and he can't hang on. Throwing to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Now the double steal is on here, and this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second, and the runner will score from second. And both runners are home as they're right back in the ballgame now at 5-3.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Ian Happ will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs. Number 8, Ian Happ.
Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The second baseman.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Corey Knebel takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First offering on its way. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Fourth is there. 2 down.
The center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Albert Almora. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Spangenberg is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Cubbies 3. James Norwood enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding into the box, Ryan Braun. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Swinging here is Braun, and he sends this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. To short, hit hard. And there's out number 2. Robert Fitzgerald will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Robert Fitzgerald.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Fitzgerald stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they go down without a whimper here. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Brewers 5 and the Cubbies 3. Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 71.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And a knock for him this time.
And he hit a missile,
Javier.
bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box, Javier Baez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Braun has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First pitch on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. And there he goes towards second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Spangenberg has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bryant leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Milwaukee Brewers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ulysses Chassin gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 5 men on base.